The tools used in this solution are SharePoint for storing documents and list data, Power Automate to orchestrate the entire process, AI prompts triggered from Power Automate to interpret and update information, and finally, a SharePoint agent for querying the content. The process starts with submitting a request through a customized SharePoint form. Once submitted, a PDF is generated and sent to the legal team for review or approval. If it's approved, both the requester and the vendor receive a copy. If it's rejected, a reason is provided and the requester is notified by email. From there, the requester can simply reply to the email using natural language. AI picks that up, extracts the intent and updates, and resubmits the request for approval automatically. Instead of using the default SharePoint form, which doesn't give much control over layout or field order, we're using a custom form. This allows for adding branding, rearranging fields, choosing what appears, and adjusting the overall look and feel. Let's walk through creating a new NDA. The NDA uses a template managed by the legal team, so they control the structure. Inside the template, you'll see placeholders like effective date, vendor name, and special terms. These are filled in by the requester through the form. I've gone ahead and filled out a sample request, including vendor contact details. In the special terms field, I intentionally added something that should trigger a rejection, just to test the workflow. I submit the request, and shortly after, the legal team receives a notification to review it. Here's the request. At first glance, it looks fine, but the terms aren't acceptable, so I'm going to reject it and include a quick explanation. Now the requester receives an email indicating the rejection, along with that feedback. From here, instead of going back into the system, they can simply reply to the email with corrections. The reply will request that the system make the update, as if you are responding to an actual person. That response is intercepted and sent to a custom AI prompt. The prompt analyzes the message, determines the intent, and returns structured data, essentially identifying what changes were requested. Back in the flow, that response is parsed, recognized as a revision, and automatically resubmitted to legal for approval. This time, legal approves the updated request. The revised NDA is generated with the corrected terms, and the vendor also receives a copy of the finalized PDF. Since all these documents are stored in a SharePoint library, we can create an agent on top of that data and interact with it conversationally. For example, I can ask it to summarize recent files. Even with minimal context, it returns a reasonable summary of the NDAs. I can also ask more complex questions, like comparing all NDAs and highlighting differences. Even though that's a broad request, the agent returns meaningful insights based on the available documents. This agent can be accessed directly through a link tied to the SharePoint library. Opening it provides a full M365-style chat experience. From there, I can ask open-ended questions like insights about governing states and get contextual answers based on the stored documents.